Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony. If this is your first time seeing the channel, it's a very big welcome. Stay tuned. We're going to be going through the actual markets, which I predicted last week, and we hit a big 87.5% out of the trades. So that's 7 out of 8 trades. So stay tuned, and I'll see you straight after the intro. Alrighty then, so here is the euro dollar. So this week the bulls have been in play in the daily candles. So let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay, so last week we were at this point here. The market finished at this point here. And what I was looking for was a move up to the actual 1790, so 1.1790. So it did. It hit our target this week, being the actual 1.1790. So if you're in that, guys, well done. So what we're looking for then for this week then is for price to a bit more of a bit of risk reward. If we can get a price to come down into this structural level, being the 1.1694, and then we're looking for a move back up north to our TP, being our take profit at 1.1882 in the euro dollar. Okay, so the pound dollar then, we can see here that the bulls are in play as well, actually, and it's in the actual our ascending channel, and it's moving back up north. It's coming up to our our weekly trend line here. So let's look at the our setups for this week. Let's go into the 4 hours. Okay, so last week then we finished at this point here. Now, what I was talking about last week was that if we can get a better risk reward for price to come into our structural level down here, or actually coming to our ascending channel, the bottom part of our ascending channel, and once price holds in this level, that we were looking for a move back up north, and which it did. It came back up north and it hit our actual TP, being the actual 1.3036. so that's great. So for this week then we are looking for then another risk reward, better risk reward. If we can get price to come back down into this level and then back up to our new TP, being the actual 1.3114 in the pound dollar. Our dollar yen, so we can see here that the actual price is driving up closer to our descending channel, which is up here. So price just came up and touched our our trend line here, our bearish trend line. So price is still trying to push through that. Okay, so let's go into the 4 hour. Okay, so last week then we were at this point here. We finished here at this point. And what I was talking about then, what we're looking for was price to continue up north and hit our targets. We hit our target being the 106 even. So this week then, what I'm looking for then is if we can get it for a better risk reward then. So it has coming down into our structural level here. So once price holds at this level here, I'm looking for a move back up north to hit our TP, being the 106.21. Okay, so you can see here that in the actual dollar Canadian here, where the actual bears were in play for the actual week, so it's been pushing price down south. So okay, so let's go into our 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week then we finished here at this point. And what I was talking about, and for a better risk reward, for the first move actually came down close to our TP, but we got a better risk reward, so it came back up into our structural level, which I was talking about last week. Once price holds at this level here, being the 1.3363, which it did, and then it continued down south and hit our TP. being the 1.3234. So for this week then, what I'm looking for then is for a better risk reward. We are looking for price to come back up into this area here and then to move down south to our TP being the 1.3063. Okay, so the pound Aussie then. So last week then we were at this point here, and we were looking for a move up north, so it didn't go up and hit our target, so it's been kind of going sideways here for the actual the week here. So what I'm looking for then is for price then to hold at this level, if not to come back down a little bit more into our structural level, and then to continue up north and hit our TP being the 1.8220 in the pound Aussie. The euro yen then, we can see here that the bulls are in play here at the moment. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. So last week then we were down at this point here. We finished here at this point, and price came up and hit our TP being there actually 124.18. So what we're looking for then for the actual euro yen then, if we can get price to come down into this area, and once it holds in this structural area here being the 123.44, and then to continue north then and hit our new TP level, take profit at 125.75 in the euro yen. Okay, so in gold then, actually gold is pushing up closer to our top part of our ascending channel. So let's go into the 4 hours. So last week then we were at this point here, and price for our first move at the start of the week, price tried to come down a little bit and then kind of just about hit our TP, which it didn't, but we got a better risk reward. So you can see here where price came down. It came down and it held at our structural point, which I was talking about here last week at the 1880, and then it continued back up north and hit our TP being our actually 1927. So for this week then, what we are looking for then for a better risk reward, if we can get price to come back down into our new structural level being the 1895 area, and then to continue back up north and hit our new TP being the 1949 in gold. Okay, so the Dow Jones then again this week is after storming back up north, so we can see here that the bulls are in play. So let's go into the 4 hours. So last week then we were at this point here, and what I was talking about then was our price to continue up and to hit our TP, which it did. It came up and hit our TP being the 28215, and then actually it came back a big rebound and came back up and hit it again, but stormed up again past it. That's for the rest of the week. So what we're looking at then for a better risk reward, with price to come down into this structural area and then to continue back up north to hit our 28859 in the Dow Jones. So overall it's been a pretty good week. So guys, hope you've enjoyed that. So if this has been your first time, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to give your thumbs up. I appreciate that very much, and to leave any comments that you might have, and I'll get straight back to you. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.